Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Lawyer Up Podcast. This is your host, John Ting. There's at least 5 updates we want to share with you in regards to immigration. Number 1, the USCIS extended some flexibility in terms of responding to different notices. For example, the denial notice or request for evidence that had, if the date, for example, on the notice was May 7th, then your deadline to respond would have normally already passed because it's 30 days or 33 days if it was mailed from the date on the notice. However, the flexibility provision, a policy that came down yesterday or a couple days ago, it extended that deadline for 60 days. So again, if you had something on May 7th, your deadline would have been coming up on Monday. So we've had a couple of cases where we had an opportunity to appeal that or file a motion to reopen, because especially if someone had applied before the February 2020 implementation of the public charge rule, we wanted to take advantage of the chance to make sure they don't have to file all those new forms and go through that scrutiny. So if you have a notice of that type where you need to respond or appeal or file a motion to reconsider, please give us a call and we'll see if we can help you. The second important thing is that USCIS has asked Congress for at least $1.2 billion for their budget. Normally they always depend on the fees that you provide through your applications. However, as everyone knows, there's a lot of restrictions. However, I'm sure restrictions from the Trump administration. However, keep in mind those restrictions are for those who are abroad, that are currently living outside the U.S. So, for example, if someone wants to file for a petition, you can still do that through USCIS. Nonetheless, this is one of the ways the Trump administration is trying to reduce the legal immigration, and that's getting rid of the workforce. So, really crippling them at its core. So they've already provided official notice that in August, probably about 13,000 USCIS government workers will be furloughed. Now that doesn't mean laid off, but the anticipation of them coming back to work full time is unknown, unfortunately, and that can affect your case if you have an application on file pending through USCIS. They haven't specified which departments are affected, but I imagine to be across the U.S., so multiple different offices. Now the USCIS policy director, Ed Lowe, he mentioned this is because it's due to the pandemic. Actually, I don't believe so at all. I've had plenty of clients still apply. My colleagues have had clients apply through USCIS, so I haven't seen a significant drop in the volume of cases still being filed through USCIS. It's really through the Trump administration that's trying to curb the legal immigration. On June 25th, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of a Trump administration policy that people who do not pass a credible fear interview upon their entry seeking asylum, for example, they would be subject to expedited removal. Supreme Court said that if a person has less connections to the U.S., then they have less constitutional protections. So the vote was 7-2. Justice Sotomayor and Justice Kagan dissented in that opinion. The takeaway from that specifically is that people who are subject to expedited removal, they won't have a right to judicial review. So there will be no court hearing in EOIR, Executive Office of Immigration Review. The fourth thing is that immigration judges received a notice from the Trump administration back in January 2020 that they cannot speak to the media. So this is suppressing their constitutional right of freedom of speech. And there's a union actually for immigration judges, and they've tried to fight back, and they've sued the Trump administration over this. Again, there's another way the Trump administration is trying to control every aspect of immigration, including not letting judges speak freely. And the fifth thing is that Governor DeSantis in Florida has signed a mandatory E-Verify bill Now, this is not for every employer in Florida, but this is for example, public entities and also private employers who have a contract through the government. And so that is already effective now. So keep that in mind if you're in Florida, that you have to go through this E-Verify system. E-Verify is a process where you have to screen the applicants, your potential candidates, as an employee to verify that they have legal status to work in the United States. And there's actually a sixth item that we want to share with you, is that a federal court judge in California has ordered the release of immigrant children by July 17th. It ordered this based on ICE's poor safety measures due to the coronavirus. So that will be happening soon. Now, these children must be released with a guardian or their parent. Thank you very much for watching this quick video. We want to share these top 6 news this week of immigration updates. And if you like this video, please subscribe down below. Click the bell for notifications of our future videos. We'll drop a video every Monday with interviewing a stakeholder in the community. We look forward to sharing more content, and we'll see you soon. Bye.